Well, I think nutrition is one of the things that's very easily overlooked, and I think that's partly because people just think, well, it's just food, everybody eats, so what difference can it make? But it can make a huge difference in performance, and if you don't get your nutrition right, then it can completely cost you your race or your event or anything really. Yeah, protein can play a huge difference. Basically, it's used to rebuild your muscles, so that when you do exercise, you get tiny little tears in your muscle, and then you have to rebuild them. And you need protein at the right timing and the right quality as well to be able to optimally rebuild your muscle.
I think it's absolutely key. Obviously, to perform and to prepare for peak performance is really, really key. When it comes to, there are many attributes that you need to take care of, whether that's anything from sleep to fatigue or lack of fatigue, to make sure that you're well rested, so that you're well trained, and obviously, more importantly, the right nutrition. It is all part of the complete picture to ensure that you're in essential preparation mode. With a multifactorial approach, you've got to make sure that your training load is right, that your rest is right, that you have got rid of as much residual fatigue as possible, that you're eating right. And it's all these types of things that come together to create those marginal gains. And if you get any of them wrong, then potentially you're opening yourself up to underperforming.
On our programs that we deliver at the moment, we have several nutritional needs, and it kind of varies across sports and across events. So for example, we have a lot of track and field athletes, from sprint distances to long distances. So for some of those it might be looking at maintaining their immune function, promoting recovery, promoting pre-competition, pre-training, fueling. So gauged across that, but it tends to vary depending on the athlete and on their requirements. For me, if you're looking at marginal gains, it's one of the main areas that athletes need to consider, and that kind of support services need to promote as well. I think it's quite often overlooked, along with aspects like sleep and hydration. So in terms of nutrition, it's kind of right up there. I think obviously a kind of healthy, well-balanced diet is important, and then potentially assisting that with things like kind of recovery shakes.
Obviously that general nutrition education and looking after their diets, very, very important. But also a key thing for us is to supplement that with quality pharmaceutical standard nutrition supplementation. And that's where we're delighted to have the relationship with you guys at Pharma Nutricals.